Welcome to readtheticker.com. Today we're going to revisit momentum. Momentum and the tools used are excellent for recognizing strong stocks or changing in trend stocks before it actually happens when you're reviewing quite a few charts. So you want to look at 30-40 charts, you want to find your best momentum stocks. These are the stocks where money managers are chasing higher because they're buying the dips aggressively and the momentum is obviously up. And you want to watch out for momentum crashes and changes momentum where you can sort of see where the bid has been taken away, or the buyers have moved away, or the sellers have moved away. You get an idea of momentum of buying and selling when you have a momentum indicator. I use the momentum 3-10-16 indicator. On the weekly chart I have a weekly chart that I set it to, and also on the weekly chart I set the half-month settings. That half-month settings is unique to readtheticker.com. It's just like day, week, half-month, month. So it's just like selecting a week indicator, putting it on a day. We actually select the half-month indicator, put it onto a week. So it just gives another view. On the daily chart I like to look at the 9-30-43 momentum, which is basically the 3-10 indicator times 3. The 3 becomes 9, the 10 becomes 30, 16 becomes 43. And also have the RTT trend power on the daily charts just to show me the strong and weak wiggles with price action and volume. Now, to learn more about the 3-10 momentum indicator, I think it was wisely used by Linda Bradford-Rash. She has a PDF document on the web somewhere. If you just Google search it, Professional Trading Techniques by Linda Bradford-Rash, and go to page 21. Here we are, the 3-10 oscillator. She talks about the rules and examples she has within this document. To keep on going, where is it? No, it's in here somewhere. Here we are, indicators. There we are. The bottom there, it's like a mini MACD. The chart at the bottom there, page 43 it starts. The rules and how she uses it. Check that document out. Let's go through some examples. Here we have DuPont. Now, the first chart is a weekly chart. Black border. And we have our weekly 3-10. The indicator up here says 3-10-16. That's a pretty sensitive indicator. And here we have our 3-10, but it's set at half month, so it's a bit slower. So ideally, for a good momentum chart, you want the half month to be at least rising and holding pretty strongly above the green line. Doesn't dip too far down below it. So, pretty much anything above there is pretty much bullish. You get the odd crash of momentum. As you can see here, the momentum's actually dying off here as prices make higher highs, so the warning bells are coming in there. So you can use the more sensitive one to get an idea when things are changing. It's not really for timing. It's obviously you want to review charts, see which charts are signed off as momentum. Here's the daily chart, and on here we have the 9-30-43. Now this is a bit more of a closer price action tool. Tells less lies than a MACD because it's a lot smoother. And here, for example, we have a momentum crash, just recent sell-off. And now, got a momentum smash down. This is a much deeper change of momentum. As you can see, it's below the red line. There's only minor dips of momentum before that. So when you get a rather large change of momentum, it requires caution because obviously there's a lot more heavy selling going on. Now, got the RTT trend power 12 indicator, which is a rather fast indicator. What I like to do, if I've got a momentum swing down, I want to know if it's turning. You can use that as an indicator like that. Just so long as I've got a simple little ABC over about 20 days, ABC, and you can see up in the price section, it actually puts the bar before the trend line breakout. So that gives me a bar before the rest of the crowd that momentum is changing. Doesn't always work, but it's a good start. You don't want to see period between here and then do it, because there's no way you can put a straight line, a line on that, trend line on that. You want to see it wiggle up once and come back down, like a little double bottom or double shake or something. Just do that again. So here, whoops. And we see that momentum warning change there. Just right on there. Gives you an idea. And I think it works on the downside, of course. Of course, you might find other tools which are more appropriate. You just might use price, put trend line in. But price doesn't always work with momentum change because the gaps all over the place and you never know where you are. Okay, so here we have another one coming up here. I think we've got a momentum. Oops. Yeah, momentum change there. Saw the turn a bit earlier there. Well, we actually had a double wiggle down here. Yeah. Right in line. Show you a bit of a warning there. It's turned up. So we got a bit of double bottom there. So, for example, this stock is a little bit, here it stepped up. Price action broke up, stepped up, stayed up, stepped up again. But unfortunately, it broke back down to the step. So this part here would have been a little bit harder to trade because it's broken that stepping motion. Failed support here and went down to the second level support, which is a lot weaker. So it's, those ones don't always work out. So that's how I look at that. So let's have a look at another couple of charts. Here we have Dollar Tree, I think it is. A weekly. As you can sort of see, the momentum is, we've got a straight line up in the price action. Gann angles will show that it was pretty strong. Then we had a bit of a momentum crash. Didn't really turn around till then. As you can see that, so you might have gone long there, thinking, oh, well, how am I doing? But really, momentum really never turned around. And whenever price really dives, or so the momentum indicator smashes down below the green line too far, you really want to watch it. For example, it's done it here as well, so a lot of caution required in this one. You want to give price time to repair. For example, we had price repair here. We had a bit of a warning that the LTO was about to change its trend. Momentum was aggressively repairing itself here. By the time we got to this level, momentum was pretty much turning bullish. And all the shorts, they watch their own momentum indicators. They see the selling is strong down here. They're buying, they're beginning to cover here, and here they really give up, and the buyers take over. So momentum is a very powerful indicator that the shorts and the longs watch to see what the positions are doing. Okay. So we'll look at Hong Kong stocks because of China news recently. Okay, so we have another deep momentum crash down here, so obviously it's going to take time to repair. Very strong momentum here. Very tradable zone there in the weekly chart. Came back down. Failed momentum there. It's okay at dip, I would sort of say. Yeah, a little bit there. Momentum we couldn't really trust it till about there. Just below the green line. I wouldn't trust momentum until it got to about there. So we had a V reversal. Now V reversals are rare. Normally if you get a bit of a base, you get a bit of a chance, but here V reversal, see anybody's guess if they're gonna work out. The momentum picked up there okay. Momentum failure there. As we go into the stock market sell off on the daily chart, here we had the nice stepping motion there, space, step. We had a failure. This is opposite the DuPont, where I said this had a step and it smashed back down. But as you can see down below here, momentum really got dropped quite dramatically. oh, not dramatically, just a bit below the previous sort of green line. So that was caution. And none of the those tools didn't really work. As you can see there, it should have taken off, didn't really take off, so it's pretty much a momentum failure. Look, another one, a couple of popular ones. Gold. We got here, so obviously we got a base in gold, double bottom holding at the moment, bit of a momentum pause. So what we look like here, yes, we definitely have a bit of a very bad momentum between here and here. As you can see, not a step up at all, wiggling down. We've got a change in momentum, but a strong momentum coming to the price action here. And as you can see, the momentum, it did sell off a bit below the way I like it. So it's sold off a bit down there. So we're just waiting for gold to repair itself. And now the question is whether it's going to hold up here or fail. So we want to see, this will probably, this indicator here will probably flatten out, roll down and come back up. So if price action isn't too aggressive on the downside, probably see the shorts getting squeezed some more. For example, this is a pretty aggressive momentum fail. Another momentum fail. When momentum repaired itself here, as you can see there, gives you an idea what was going on, and it broke out up here. You just look, comparing charts. You want to compare momentum status. You want to see where momentum's beginning to change. That means buyers and sellers are shifting from their positions. Look, another popular chart. Apple had a couple of changes in momentum recently. The weekly chart. Yes, we've had very strong change in momentum. Really, you can only really trust it about here, which is between, whoops. So the momentum change could really only be trusted where my cursor is. So we had a double bottom, the second came down, then we had a strong rally up. And as you can see, we've had a bit of a momentum crash the last couple of weeks. But at the moment, I would trust the Apple, because so far it hasn't really fallen down too far behind the green line. So if it holds up here, it'll be a buy. Momentum crash here, went too far, as you can see. It was too aggressive a sell down. It took time to repair. But as you can see, very positive momentum and a strong trend that Apple had for about 4 years. Never really got below the green line and just sort of powered on up. So momentum is pretty easy there. On the daily chart, here we see momentum sort of, whoops, getting a bit low there, but we had a momentum fail here. Obviously, it's a gap down on news. I think sales weren't as good as they should have been. Well, the RTT trend power 12 never really took off above the zero line, so there was no real buying going on there. So that was pretty much big warning going on there. So that allows you to eyeball charts pretty quickly. Now, the difference between momentum and trend lines and Gann angles is that you can see a change in momentum before price action actually turns. So it gives you an idea before the game and price actually starts for the bull or bears when momentum is changing. It's a good indicator to have. Let's bring up the indicators that I use. Very good with the Wyckoff, Gann and Hurst logic. Thanks for watching.